Hi guys! In today's video we are going to talk about how we can say in Russian "How are you?" in a proper way and how we can reply to this question. And let's begin with how we can reply to the question "How are you?" This is your mood scale. This is your best state. This is your worst state. Let's start with "Хорошо." What does it mean, хорошо? It means that you are fine, you are doing well, and you feel like this. The opposite of хорошо is плохо. What does it mean, плохо? It means you are not fine, you are not doing well, and something bad happened to you or in your life. Here can be whatever. For example, you have work issues or health issues or maybe family problems. And you feel like this. Between хорошо and плохо we have нормально. What does it mean, нормально? Нормально, it means that you don't have anything good in your life and you don't have anything bad in your life. And your life looks like this. And you feel like this. And нормально is in the middle of your mood scale, 50%. So, хорошо, нормально, and плохо. We can make хорошо stronger, and we can say отлично or очень хорошо. Очень means very. For example, you got promoted, or maybe you got a job you had been looking for a long time. Yes, you're very happy with your life. So you can say either отлично or очень хорошо. And we can make плохо stronger and say очень плохо. Something very bad happened to you or in your life. For example, you got fired, yes, and now you are very, very, very sad. The most common answer to the question "How are you?" is хорошо. Yes, you can use it with all people and in any situation. When do we use нормально? Нормально we usually use with people who we know well. And look, all of these words are adverbs. They end in "o". We never change the endings of our adverbs, and we use adverbs when we want to describe our state. And now let's see how we can say in Russian "How are you?" in a proper way. For this part of the video, you are supposed to know the following pronouns. Ты and вы. When do we use ты? When do we use вы? And with whom do we use these pronouns? Тебя and вас, with this preposition у, and these possessive pronouns твой and ваш. And let's begin with the most commonly used question. Как у тебя дела? Or как у вас дела? What does it mean, дела? Дела has a lot of translations, so my advice is just memorize it. What does it mean тебя here? Тебя is ты in the genitive case. It means that when we use как у тебя дела, we have an informal conversation between two people. What does it mean вас here? Вас is в in the genitive case. It means that when we use как у вас дела, we have a formal conversation, or we want to be polite, or we want to show our respect, or we talk to more than one person. And this preposition у, it sticks to тебя and вас. It goes together. Preposition у we use only with the genitive case. In our next examples, we will be using an informal conversation between two people. Now let's see. For example, if you are asked, как у тебя дела? You say, хорошо. How would you ask back? We have two options. The first one is either you double this question, как у тебя дела? So you use the same question, but you add a in front. А как у тебя дела? Why do we add a? This is our natural habit. When we ask back the same question, we add a. So like this, or you can take this part, у тебя, only this part, and add a in front. А у тебя. Let's repeat. You are asked. Как у тебя дела? You say. Хорошо. You wanna ask back. You can say like this. А как у тебя дела? Or like this. А у тебя. Just а у тебя. Now let's take a look at our second expression. Как твои дела? Or как ваши дела? This question is less common, but we have it. Let's compare these two constructions. Here we have у тебя and у вас. Here we have твои and ваши. They are different grammatically. Here, as I said, we use personal pronouns ты and вы in the genitive case. Here we use possessive pronouns твой and ваш. But why they are plural here? Why here we have твои and ваши? In the Russian language, a possessive pronoun matches a noun it refers to. In our example, our noun is дела. Дела is a plural noun. Singular is дело. So if our noun is a plural noun, it means that our possessive pronoun is supposed to be plural too. That's why we have here твои and ваши, because дела is plural. And these constructions here, they are interchangeable, but not always. They are not always interchangeable. So, and when we use как твои дела, again, if we have an informal conversation between two people, and when do we use как ваши дела, when we have a formal conversation, or we want to be polite, to show we want to show our respect, or we talk to more than one person. And let's see that again, you are asked, как твои дела? How would you ask back? Let's say you say хорошо. So same way, yes? Again, you use same question, you double it, как твои дела, and you add a in front. Or you can take only this part and add a. Let's repeat. You are asked, как твои дела? You say, хорошо. You wanna ask back. You can say like this. А как твои дела? Or like this. А твои. Just а твои. Yeah? Same as here. But sometimes these parts can be omitted. And you can hear just как дела? Как дела? It's very common. Как дела? How would you reply back here? Same way, yes? If you are asked как дела and you want to ask back, you can say like this. А как у тебя дела? Or like this. А у тебя? Or like this. А как твои дела? Or like this. А твои? But please, guys, when you hear this question, как дела, and you want to ask back, don't use the same question. Don't say back как дела, even with а. It would be wrong. Yes? So, как дела? Хорошо, you say хорошо, and you want to ask back, don't say как дела or а как дела. We don't say like this. This is a mistake. So, when do we use these these long sentences, and when do we use these short sentences? Well, we can use these long questions when we don't know this person well or these people well, and we don't know them for a long time. In other cases, you can use these short questions. And here we have «А у тебя» or «А у вас», and here we have «А твои», «А ваши». Which one to use? I recommend you using this variant. Why? Because it's more common and it has good grammar. It sounds very natural, very good. And I put here the shortest dialogue. Let's have a look. So, как дела? Хорошо. А у тебя? А у вас? Тоже хорошо. Тоже хорошо means I'm fine too. Yeah? So this dialogue is very common. It sounds very natural, and I recommend you using this variant. Okay, this variant. Now let's take a look at our last construction for today. And our last construction for today is как ты or как вы. And look guys, here we have ты or вы, here we have у тебя, у вас, here we have твои, ваши. They are all different. Yeah? But this question has a specific connotation. Look, when we use these constructions with дела, we use them all the time. Yes, they are very regular. And they don't mean that we really care about this person or these people. But imagine that yesterday your friend broke his leg, or he got fired, or something very bad happened to him and he was in a very bad mood. You love your friend, you care about him, you care about his mental state or physical state, yeah? And you want to show him your support. And today you call him or you meet him and you can say как ты? Как ты? Yeah? We use как ты when a person is after some accident or he is in a difficult life situation. And we use this question with people who we care about. That's why let's put a heart here. Here can be our friends or family members. But when would we use как вы? We need someone who we care about, but with вы meaning. For example, if you have a Russian friend or a Russian husband or a Russian wife, and they have Russian parents or a Russian mother or a Russian father, you can use как вы. For example, your friend's father yesterday broke his leg or something just bad happened to him, yes? And you want to show him your support. And today you can ask him, как вы? Как вы? Okay? But if you are asked, как ты? Something bad happened to you. So for example, let's say you say, плохо. How would you ask back? You don't need to change the structure, yes? Again, you can use the same question, yes, как ты, but add a. Or you can take only this part with ты and add a. А ты. So, как ты? Плохо. You wanna ask back? You can say like this. А как ты? Or like this. А ты? And what else I want to show you? Please look here. Our dialogue. Как дела? Хорошо. When we want to ask back, we can say А у тебя? Or А у вас? Yes, you can say here А твои or А ваши, but I recommend using this variant. But can we here say like this? А ти? Or а ви? No, we can't. Please don't mix them. Yes, if you have this dialogue, don't mix these structures. If you want to translate English and you, please use this variant. But don't here say like this, okay, if you have this dialogue. So, I hope it was helpful. Thank you for watching. See you soon. До свидания.